started off basically riding around the bush out the back of Cardross here. Bought a motocross bike, and then I was lucky enough to be out at the motorbike club one day, and a bloke by the name of Phil Sedgman asked me if I'd like to have a ride on his Speedway bike. That was the start of it basically. It just seemed to come pretty natural to me. I met a bloke by the name of Neil Street from Melbourne. He was an international Speedway rider, and he recommended me to somebody in England, and off I went. All of a sudden, when I got there, I knew nobody, knew nothing about the sport really. And all of a sudden I went from nobody to beating lots and lots of good riders, you know, so it all just happened. I didn't plan anything really. I was pretty competitive. I always put 100% in, whether I was riding in Mildura or whether I was riding in England or Sweden or wherever it may have been, you know, and I think it was just the fun of riding the thing, just trying to master riding the thing without being tipped off.
Phil was the first of our riders to go internationally, and he really paved the way for all of the other lads that have followed, and there's probably been 30 riders that have gone from this club to ride professionally in the United Kingdom and Europe since that time. Everybody wants to emulate Phil, and I think that was how it all started. And I mean, there's boys now that have grown up having never seen Phil race, but they've seen the products of Phil Crump racing. They've seen all of the other good riders that we have at the club. 8 times Australian champion Lee Adams, Jason Lyons, Mark Lemon, Travis McGowan, all those sort of riders. A lot of good riders that have gone before have actually carried that tradition that Phil Crump started.
Mildura was pretty lucky because we've got a terrific speedway here, which is very similar to a lot of the tracks in England. So there's a lot of riders that have gone from Mildura to Europe, and very few of them have been injured, you know, because they were lucky enough. They had to learn to ride the bike the right way in Mildura. The way the track is there, you just had to. It was a really good teaching ground. I do feel connected with it, you know. When I go in there, I think, yeah, well, this is where it basically all started. Most of the riders in Mildura, you can kind of see a little bit of me in the way they ride the bike, you know. So, no, that's pretty pleasing when you look at it that way.
McGowan on the outside, looks like he's going to go winning, and McGowan hooks in the second spot. Lemo's back in 4th already. Woodward comes in very hard in 3rd spot.